Well, first off, Coach Campbell is an amazing coach. It sucks to see him go and leave, but he did so much for me as a player, as a man. At leaving Illinois, I didn't really want to, but I kind of knew I needed just a fresh start, new opportunity. I actually was going to go to Texas State. I was committed there. And Luckily, Coach Golish, who's now the head coach at Auburn, he was our tight ends coach at Illinois and obviously ended up being at Iowa State. He called me and was like, "Hey, we had a guy leave, and wanted to know if you want to come up, drive over, and come over here for a visit." And at first, I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of content on being back in Texas, being back home. But I called my dad and I was like, "Hey, Iowa State wants me." And at the time, I don't know why, it just didn't hit me that they were in the Big 12. And so my dad was like, "Well, you do get to play against like Texas, TCU, Tech, Baylor, all the schools that, didn't really recruit you." And when he said that, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to take the visit." So when I took the visit, I was with Coach Gasser, who's our wide receiver coach at the time. He was just kind of showing me, um, stuff that they ran here because I kind of wanted to be at that time. I wanted to be an offense that was more pass centric, and at that time, Coach Campbell coming from Toledo, they were more of a pass heavy type of offense. We were balanced, but they like to spread the ball out, and that's what I liked. But on top of that, just the atmosphere, the guys on the team that I got to meet over that weekend, and just how he talked about how the fans, they hadn't been good, but it's going to be a packed house every night or every game, and I felt that just because at Illinois we didn't really have like games where it was like 60,000 and it's packed, win or lose, things like that. So those are things that all those things kind of helped and intrigued me, and why I chose to commit to Iowa State. The people were very nice. The people, I think, is one of the more underrated things about Ames. Just very welcoming. Just very great people in Ames. And again, I had a great time on that visit, and I had a great time in Ames, being at Iowa State. So I think all of those things kind of added into that.